Because education is learning.
It's learning.
Learning formally, skills, even values. In Igbo land, we don't need to bend down to greet and do all of those things, right?
Okay.
Respect, we believe, is from the heart. But the Yorubas will have to portray respect by kneeling, calling ma, sa, and all of those things.
Now, this is the informal part.
We are talking about everything.
Okay, we're talking about everything.
So if a child comes and say they don't want school, they don't want to learn how to read, they don't want to learn how to write, they don't want anything like that, you let the child be?
No. On that wait, let me call somebody. All right, welcome to the live podcast, your safe space. On today's edition, we're going to be talking about something I feel it's essential, important to not just we, but to the society and the community at large. Today we're going to be talking, we're going to be thinking, we're going to be asking ourselves questions, and then we're going to be challenging what we believe, because I come from a standpoint with my different belief. I have my different perspective about certain things, about what we're going to be talking about. And then this conversation, I feel it affects everybody, from your home, your street, marketplace, family life, generally. Even the nation itself, this nation, it's actually affected. Yeah. And then this is my question. And then this is what we are talking about in essence. Forgive me, by the way. Possibly you might likely not know my name. I'm Maxwell Elijah.
They know me. They should.
Okay. Well, she said you people should know her.
I'm Messi Jumbo.
This is Messi Jumbo. Yeah, MJ.
No, Mr. Jumbo.
Okay, Mr. Jumbo. All right, let's roll with Mr.
Jumbo.
Sorry. All right, so this is the question. Is education?
Is education what's that?
Is education truly a need or a want?
Okay. So, what's your perspective?
From my standpoint, I feel we know what education is all about.
What is education?
We know what education is all about. Go to school. We have this mindset. Well, while we're growing up, they told us that for us to be successful in life, to be successful, that you must
go to school.
You must be educated. You must go to school.
Is the key to success.
Education, like they say, is the key to success. Without education, you will never be successful. You must go to school, you must have good grades, you must attend certificate, and you must do all of that and all of that. So, well, after seeing all of that, in that time, when these informations were being given to us, we feel education was in need. Yeah. But as time progresses, from my standpoint, I feel education is not a need.
So you believe education is just a want?
Education is a want.
All right. When we're talking about need, we're talking about an essential, something important for life.
Yeah.
Very essential, very important in your daily living.
Daily living.
Why want is just a desire. I think I should just do it. It's not that it will affect, just a choice. Just what you desire to do.
Okay.
All right. It depends on where we are seeing education from.
Okay.
From my own perspective, I believe education is a need. Like, it is very, very important. Right? Okay. Education is a need. If you're talking about education, like going to school, having a formal education, we can say to an extent, it is not a need. I don't even know if I should say it's a want, because it's actually necessary still for one to go to school.
Okay.
Yes, it is necessary.
No, my standpoint now is there are two forms of the education we're talking about. We have the formal and informal education. From my definition, what we actually said initially is that we're told to go to school, which is the formal part of the education.
Let me ask a question. You were talking about our parents in time past, right?
Yes.
During their time, was education actually very important? Was it something that gave better advantage?
Yeah, for me, I felt during their time, education was a need for them.
So they were not actually wrong.
No, yeah, it was a need. They were not wrong, but you see, the way they now present this education to us, but if you look at the life of most of our parents that actually made the education in need to them, if you look carefully, there were a lot of them that struggled.
Okay.
Yes,
So
they only had this background knowledge of certain things. There was no exposure. Education is far beyond going to school.
That is the point. Now, the education that I am talking about is not just formal education.
Okay.
It is totally impossible for a human being. It's totally impossible for a human being to not be educated.
It's totally impossible for a human being to not. What if you choose not to be educated in any form?
Then you cannot progress.
No, who told you?
So what will you progress in?
Well, you progress in your own field. You just find something you feel is okay for you to progress on.
Example. What do you do?
Me? Okay, I'm a content creator, part of it, and then I'm also an interior decorator. Like specifically, I do POP.
Did you learn it?
I actually learned it, but wait.
I'm waiting now.
I actually learned POP.
Okay.
But now this is the informal part.
We are talking about everything.
Okay, we're talking about everything. Okay. All right. This is the informal part of education.
All right. Let's focus on the informal part, then we'll talk about the formal. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
We'll strike a balance in the informal, then we'll talk about the formal. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So
I also went to higher institutions too.
And let's leave higher institution first.
I'm still
progressing.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's leave higher institution. Okay. The informal part of learning a skill, because education is learning.
It's learning.
Learning formally, skills, even values.
Yeah.
Right? Because culture, for example, if you get married, maybe you get married to a lady and she comes into your family. For example, she's Igbo and she marries a Yoruba. In Igbo land, we don't need to bend down to greet and do all of those things, right?
Okay.
Respect, we believe, is from the heart. But the Yorubas will have to portray respect by kneeling, calling ma, sir, and all of those things, and giving auntie titles and uncle titles. Okay. So if a lady marries into
a culture,
yes, a Yoruba culture, as an Igbo or any other tribe, she has to learn their culture. That's education.
Okay, yeah, that's education.
So that's an informal education, right?
Yeah.
So now, talking about informal education, will you say that as humans, we don't need education in the part of informal perspective?
Don't you see, you're trying to cage me now.
I'm not caging you. We are looking at it from
No, you're trying to cage me now. Okay, let me break out from this.
Okay,
now let me break out from this. When we are talking about education, if you meet someone outside and ask, what's your view about education? Yeah. Okay, let's use your view about what comes to your mind. It's cool. Most of these things, this culture you're talking about, are not taught in school.
Okay.
Most are not taught in school. There are certain knowledge you will never get from school.
Right.
You will never get them from school. While growing up, there are certain things you learn from your house.
That's values.
Before getting to school, even at your tender age. Yeah. Even after you return from school, there are still certain things you still learn. Because that's why when we're in school, when we start misbehaving, they tell us that your mama don't teach you well, your papa don't train you well. Yeah. And they forgot that most of the times we spend our life
in
school. Like people like us or the younger ones, them growing, you get to understand that they spend almost how many hours? Almost 12 hours or
no. Maybe from
6 hours.
From 8 to like 2.
2. No, from 8 to 2. Then from that 2, there is always a extra lesson that will take you down to
2 hours.
To 2 hours. Maybe you spend up to 8 to 10 hours. Yes. You're with them. And when you come home with your parents, the best you do is you eat dinner, you sleep, everybody wake up the next day, go to
continue again.
So you get our school setting, they were supposed to teach us certain things we were supposed to learn.
Yeah.
But they will now refer it to home. So you see, that's why for me, I just conclude education is...
All right. This brings us still to ideology. If now you're saying that education is not necessary in this our dispensation,
Can I ask a question? Is it necessary in this our dispensation?
That's where I'm going to.
No, I'm not. That's what I'm asking. Before you go, let me ask, before you go there, let me ask you.
It is.
Okay.
How and why? Abi, shall I explain now?
Oh, yeah, tell me now.
Explain. The days of our mothers and fathers, those time in the maybe 1990s and maybe early 2000s, maybe, when they tell you to go to school,
okay,
they believe that education is key, right?
Okay.
And it is a key to success.
Yep. Believe you.
But you agree that it worked for them, right?
How?
You what did I with you to?
No. It worked for them if only they were successful.
It worked for them.
If only they were successful.
What's your definition of success?
No, like they tell us success is broad. Yes. Like success is like an achievement. When you achieve a thing, you're successful. Yes. You get
that means when they finish school, they succeeded in finishing school.
It is a very good success finishing school. But you see, success is far beyond that. If you're telling me, if you're showing me a person that is successful, that okay, you are successful.
The fruit of your labor.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's see it tangible. Let's see the tangibility of it.
It is the fault of the education. Or it's the fault, the reason is because they went. Do you know what we should be doing now?
Okay.
We should be, in this our generation now, it's just like them. They were writing letters, right? As a medium of communication, right? And it came to a point that they started using GSM phone, Nokia button phone, right?
Yes.
Then they brought this screen touch and...
No. During that time, I don't think they had access to phone.
I'm talking about the growth level. They started using writing, right?
Yeah.
Letters, which if they know service spell, they for no fit use them, abi. So that's one level of education, but that's not where I'm going to. They were writing letters. That was a form of education, a form of communication, right? They will now go to post office, give the letter, yes, and it could take months. And then later on in life, phones came up.
Okay.
They started using button phones, abi.
You know how till today, I see they teach some of our fathers how to operate phone.
Oh yeah, wait.
Those guys are educated, you say.
Yes,
they still teach them.
Hold
they teach them.
They are educated. Have you seen letter that your father wrote? Have you come across any letter he wrote?
In those days, yes. I think I haven't seen any.
Can he write?
Very well.
If you see letters where those men they write before, you will know that you can't be compared.
If my dad tells me he's successful, so now I will not argue with him because it's only his definition for success is that he has given birth to me. If my dad tells me I'm successful, I no go argue him because he don't want me. So I feel that is success for him. He's learned. He's a bit learned because I've heard him speaks like the way he talks from his description of how he can explain
in their time. That is what they believe education should be. In our time, wait first. In our time right now, we are supposed to know that we are no longer in their dispensation. Things are evolving. So education should no longer be school, reading and writing. Just as we were writing letters then. From letters, they use button phone. From button phone, they started using button and Android this thing. And now we have Android phones, right? Screen touch, as they used to call it, screen touch phone.
Yes.
That is evolving. Now, education the life already is evolving. So you can't tag education as just 4 walls of a school with marker and biro where they teach biology and chemistry and government. You can't tag education that, all right?
Okay.
Now we are in a digital world, a bit tech world that everything now is tech. AI is there. Everything is just almost tech, robots and all. If it will be very wrong for someone my age to now want to settle for just primary school, secondary school, and university.
Okay.
That education is good, but that is not enough for the dispensation that we are in right now.
All right.
You need more. In their time, they needed to learn how to read and write. It was important
for them.
It was important. Now you had this. It would be insane, actually very insane, that you meet somebody right now that cannot read and write. For example, 1995 till a child born in maybe 2000, the children themselves are too smart. An adult from 1995 now, you tell me say the person cannot read and write. Where do you want to start? Where do you want to begin with that? Even if the person is selling in the market.
You see, now this is it. Reading and writing doesn't just happen in school.
But is it not education?
Wait, it doesn't just happen in school.
Is it not education?
I have people.
Wait, your problem is the school?
My problem is the school because no, they go tell you that if you no go school, you no get sense. You understand? You can never be anything in life.
No, okay,
you will never make it.
That's not true. I agree with that point. That's not true. But what I want you to agree with is that education is not all about school.
I have a question for you.
I'm listening.
I have a question for you. If you are arguing the fact, or if you are challenging the fact that education is a need, I understand your definition of what a need looks like.
What a need should be, yeah?
Or what it should be in a context. My question is, why then people that are educated, or why are educated people, after having seen it as a need, why then are they struggling?
It's not the fault of education.
There are
people that actually did not go to school that are still not succeeding.
But wait, if you can make your research, you get to understand that even people that didn't go to school, that are not in that 4 walls, they're actually succeeding.
Everybody.
Everybody. Not everybody. Not everybody. Okay, from this part, not everybody. From that part too, not everybody. It's a balance.
It's life. It's not. In Nigeria now, Nigeria system is fighting everybody. That's one. Your village people too are there fighting. Your village people too are there fighting. It's not the fault of the education. It's not the fault of education. It can be the fault of Nigeria's system of education.
I just wish I could say this. Nigeria has
what?
A high level of educated people in it.
Right.
Am I right?
Yes.
A lot of professors, learned people all around and all of that. And I felt with this level of educated people in Nigeria, Nigeria as a whole, as a country, should be better. Should be educated.
It's not the fault of the people. It's not the fault of education. It's the fault of the system.
Is Nigeria educated?
If you say we have educated people in Nigeria, will you say Nigeria is not? Is it not the people that make up Nigeria?
Because with the look of things, I don't feel because
it's the system now. It's the system of Nigeria.
Go Bata or Yankura. When you now meet people, you now start talking to them one-on-one. You will know that.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Are you saying that people should no longer go to school?
Okay.
Yes or no? Are you saying people should no longer go to school?
Okay.
Okay, yes or no?
No, wait.
Are you saying people should no longer
go to
school?
No, I'm not like saying people should not go to school.
Okay.
But when school is not working for you, improvise.
What is the thing that they should? What's the option B?
Option B is sit, think, plan, use your head. See, I have a brother. We've done all our best. Baba, go school. He said, no, they go. See, him and school, they no get. They say, okay, what you want to do? You want to do business. I don't sit down and think. Okay, you want to do business. All right. Which form of business? You don't think. The best he can say, you go village, go use one of the shops where they village, use and start up something. That for me, that is a good idea. So long you have something you want to do. You don't want to go to school. In short, school no they help you. You they push yourself on help school. In school, my school, a lecturer was actually advising a student after seeing the grade of the student. Baba, this thing will be for you. Go find something to do.
That one normal.
So why, if that is really a need, I feel the lecturer should force the student to ensure that what that thing inculcates in him.
Do you know now, right? What you're saying is true. And I'm not arguing that.
No, please argue.
No,
please challenge.
We are trying to give people...
No!
We are trying to give people a right perspective, not just to talk and live.
Yeah, sure.
We are trying to give people a right perspective.
But do you know the people also listening to this have their own perspective, have their belief.
But you have to come from you are coming from a perspective.
You know, I had something in mind though, that I had people I just think...
I just want you to know something, that if you are saying just this that you are saying, you are giving half-baked or half-truth. That's what you are giving, half-truth.
I never give complete truth before.
Which is unfair. Jesus knows they give complete truth. It's not fair. Because you need to give complete truth. And the complete truth is that school, the 4 walls of school, in this our dispensation, in this generation, should not be your only option. Now, Seb, the way I am, I used to say that any child that doesn't want to go to school now, higher institution, not nursery and primary school, because that is important for me.
Which one is important?
Nursery and primary school, yes.
It's important.
Yes.
And after then, what next? You push
secondary school.
What if the
higher institution now is their choice? If you choose to go, fine. A time will come that actually they'll start begging people to go to universities and higher poly, and I believe that there are people coming, the young ones coming, that you will have to beg them
to go to school.
So because even my younger ones don't want to do NYSC. That one is say this NYSC is before. If you don't wear khaki like this, it's as if they have cursed you from your village. Now they don't want to do NYSC again. So it's already coming to a point where people might not want to go to school and they'll still be successful. The thing is that it is not that is a truth, but that is not a complete truth, because that doesn't mean that education has stopped.
The education will not stop.
That is what I want you to understand. I'm not arguing the fact that school, 4 corners of institutions are...
My own is, for me, it's not a want. Let's look for a want.
That is formal education, right?
Let's say formal education is not a want.
It's
because education is broad.
Permit me to... It's now that you are talking.
It's broad now, not just the school thing. But
what you are talking about is the school thing.
The one that we've classified. Like, okay, you ask a layman, education for him, gets to hear what he's saying or what he will say. Because my plan was, I wanted to call in somebody and let's hear his own view about what education looks like, either a need or a want.
Will you allow your children go to school?
Will I? I won't force them go to school.
So if a child comes and say they don't want school, they don't want to learn how to read, they don't want to learn how to write, they don't want anything like that, you let the child be?
On that other... Wait, let me...
Oh, what are you doing?
Let me call somebody.
Yeah, call.
Oh, you allow your children go to school. Let me call somebody.
No, that's not the question.
No, I'm not asking the question.
Okay.
But I just want to, from what he answers, possibly I can actually get I pray he answers, I pray he picks.
Education is important.
All right. Good day, sir. I did very fine. How to do, sir? All right. Sorry for calling you this time or this hour. I know you're quite busy. Please, I have a very little question, please. Baba, I don't set it. Tell you fast. If you go. All right, so please, we're actually having a podcast, and then we are talking on a topic, education, either a need or a want. So, sir, I don't know what your view is.
Is education a need or a want?
Is education a need or a want?
Okay, I'll be very fast about this. I'm about stepping out, so I'll be very fast if you can put this on record or get it plainly.
Yeah.
Education is both a need and a want.
Education is both a need and a want?
Both a need and a want. Now, education is, in this contemporary world, education is categorized into two.
Yeah.
The basic level of education is a need. You need it. It's compulsory. And that is the primary education. And that is where you need to know how to read, how to write, how to pronounce. It is very important.
Okay.
So everybody who is great today can speak. Call out every billionaire, every millionaire, every people who are doing well financially that we look up to. They can speak. Dangote, Adetola, whoever you want to call Bua, they can speak, they can talk, they can speak English, they can stand where people are talking. And this is the basic education. You need it. Where you need to read, how to write, how to spell, how to do arithmetic and all of that. Then when we get to the tertiary or secondary level, education is now a want. It is now by certificate. So it's no longer, it's not so compulsory either way, because even without the whole level of education, you can still be successful. So just put it that way, and that is my opinion.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. Duly noted. Finish. Now, he actually struck a balance here. No?
That is what I'm trying to strike, sis, that you don't allow me to strike now.
I saw the striker. See, when
I was in secondary school, my dad used to teach me my assignments, especially English and social study. Okay. There was one time he taught me my social study assignments because he would not write for you. He would write on a sheet of paper, explain it, then you copy it.
You copy.
When I got to school, our social study teacher almost punished me. He said I copied from a textbook when he told me not to copy from a textbook. I had to bring out the sheet of paper that my dad wrote on and told him that, see, my father teach me, I did not copy from anywhere. That was when he agreed. And he asked me, is your father a lecturer? Okay, my father did not go to secondary school. My father did not write primary 6 exam. Okay. That was their basic education. So I cannot see that kind of education and not say education is not a key or education is not important.
Okay. Now from what he has is actually what he actually said. Now he actually giving a balance to what we actually.
There was actually a balance that you used to agree.
Which part?
Oh yeah, what is the balance he gave?
The balance is that education is both a need and a want. From the primary.
Basic education is a need.
Is a need. That's the primary.
Yes.
From primary school down to where you begin to make your choice.
Yes.
So, okay, then I feel from this context, when you get to that point that you begin to make your choice, they should allow you make your choice.
That is...
They shouldn't force you.
Right. Now, you can't call that person an illiterate.
No, it's not. You can't be an illiterate.
So, education is a need. And then when you grow, it's not a want. So, let me call one more person and we'll be done for today because there's actually a balance.
No, I'm looking for somebody that will give me a different view.
No,
I want people to see education as you are not doing as a want.
He said that education is a want.
But I think there are people who they didn't see the four corner of both primary and higher institution.
Ask them.
But they are footballers.
They are good footballers.
Yes.
Can they talk outside?
Oh Jesus.
Can they write?
They have to. They get people that will write for them.
that is the problem.
Someone can go and get the education and come and do the writing for them.
Hello? Keep quiet. Good morning. Fine. All right. We're having a podcast and I have a quick question for you. So our topic today is education a need or a want? So I just want to know your perspective. To you, what is education? Is a need or a want?
Is a need or a want?
Yes.
Honestly speaking, I spoke about this yesterday and I regret ever going to school. So education to me personally is because it forced me, right? It's just a need. I don't even know I was bored. In fact, I'm sad right now.
You are depressed because you went to school.
It can never be a want to me.
Okay, but you are learning social media management, Abi?
I'm a professional actually.
Professional, is that used in a social word? Is it not in a vocabulary under education?
It's what I try to do now that I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. So that means you had to learn to be a social media manager.
I have to learn to be a social media manager, yes, but I don't have to go to a school setting. Do you understand?
Okay, so you didn't have to go to a formal school?
Yes, I didn't have to be like in the school.
Okay, all right. That is to say, basic education is actually a need, but formal education is not a need. Thank you. God bless you, sir. Bye.
That means they want it now.
Both of them. Let's end it here.
No, I want to call you somebody from the street.
It's okay. No, which street?
Yeah, even the street has a voice.
The street has a voice.
Yes, I want to call the street has a voice because they are the one feeling these things.
Do you know that the street people now do you know one thing about life? They feel tell you some people that have not gone to school feel they say if to say I go school.
Wait, no, do you know how many people had been rejected because have been downcasted, had been I don't know the kind of word to use because they didn't actually go to school and they just feel their life has no meaning. But these guys are doing well.
What are they doing?
They are walking on the streets. They are doing well. I just feel they are doing well. Living alone is doing well.
Yes, they are doing well. Yes.
One of your senators that went to school, I think that guy studied accounting, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe attend some high level of education. I was actually watching him calling figures.
1,911,844,833 naira and 46. I'll take that again. 1,911,844,000,000. 1 trillion. This money is too much for me. 1 trillion. I hope that is not on the record.
Even me. No, I didn't say anything. But
now you were sleeping when the school passed away.
Have you listened to most of your senators in this country? Most of them, how they speak.
Did they go to school?
They said they went. If not, they wouldn't have attended to.
Where did they pass and go to school?
Okay, how did they get the seats where they get?
Talk about Nigeria. Let's not go there, please. Let's just
because for me, I just will just get money. If you get money, forget about the rest.
So how will you get
education school where someone can use his whole life 10-20 years and go to someone who has money, just go and buy a certificate and just show the whole world.
See, don't judge education by Nigeria system. Education is innocent.
Where am I from?
Education
where am I from?
You are from Nigeria.
Finish.
But don't judge the system. Don't judge education is innocent, right? So here is the balance as we conclude to the glory of God.
Okay.
There is please don't add any other thing in this conclusion. There is basic education, right?
Okay.
Which is actually, as the Mr. What is his name?
Mr. Peter Odeke.
Yes, Mr. Peter said there is education is a need and it's a want. Basic education is actually a need, and basic education can be taught. These days, mothers, parents teach their children at home basic education,
Definitely.
right?
Yeah.
Because now most parents don't want to take their children to play group and pre-nursery and crèche. The child can just start from nursery 2, and the child already knows how to do ABC and how to pronounce, which is actually important. Reading and being able to communicate is important.
Okay.
So education, basic education is a need, and it's actually true.
Must they go to school? Must they be in that?
Is it the school that is your problem?
Must they be in that? Must it be in that 4-1?
Let me ask you.
That corner. 4 corners.
School is not just. It's just like saying church is a building, not the body. School is not a building; it's a system. So we are talking about a system. We are not talking about a building. If your mother puts you down here and saying today I'll start teaching you, carry curriculum and be teaching you, now school be that, right? Okay. So basic education.
That's what I'm asking. Is it compulsory that 4 corner? Because that classroom, must it be in that classroom?
If you fit teach your children outside the classroom,
My teacher outside classroom.
Yes.
All right. Fine.
So basic education is Not call anybody.
No, I'm not calling again.
Basic education is a need. When the child grows up, it becomes a want. If you choose, whatever education you choose at that point is now your concern, it becomes a want. That is one thing. Secondly, according to Mr. Joseph that I just called, he stated that he regretted going to school.
Like I heard that part.
He regretted going to school. Don't mind that guy. Don't mind him. So, he regrets going to school. When he born in children now, in children go to school. But he stated that even if he regretted going to a formal school, that is higher institution, he did not regret going to primary and secondary school. He regretted going to university. I've not seen anybody that regretted going to secondary school or primary school. Some people, their regret is the time where I used to go to university, right? He regretted going to university.
You've not seen someone that regrets going to secondary school or college. Maybe you've not met them.
No, that's what I've not seen. But he learned how to be a social media manager. He took courses. He learned and he was certified. They gave him a certificate. Okay. That is to say, education is not just formal. They can be informal, where you learn skills, values, and other things. So we need to see it in this balance. We need to see education as basic being needed. Other part is your choice. We also need to see education as not just formal. There's a part of skills and value. God bless us in Jesus' name.
It's all right. You will.
Thank you.
But I'm not giving it to you.
No, we are giving it to the audience.
Yes.
Thank you so much for staying up until now. I believe that you've learned. And I believe that now you know that education is still your choice, last. But basic education is important. And whatever you want to go into, you still need to learn it. Even if you don't go to school, 4 corners, as Elijah said. But education is needed, one way or the other. Not school. But education is needed. Thank you so much. See you in our next episode. Bye-bye.
No, they need to choose what is right for them. If you had no carry for school, I beg. No, true. If you had no carry for school, if you had no carry school.
After basic education, they know what they are.
Even the basic one, people had they no carry.
So now 1, 2, 3, your head no fit carry.
Liver.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank
Bye.
you. God bless you.